It's a well-established fact that prison labor is slave labor. That's not hyperbole or metaphor. That's the fact that the 13th Amendment codified the legality of slavery as punishment for a crime. That's why 25% of the world's prison populations are imprisoned in the US. That's why they're mostly black, Hispanic, and indigenous people. Our system creates a demand for prisoners. Private prisons have minimum occupancy contracts with states, ensuring their prisons are filled with human beings whose labor they extort for profit. Corporations, who won't hire felons, make huge profits off of contracting prison slave labor, paying prisoners a few dollars a day at most for work they would otherwise have to pay non-imprisoned people minimum wage to do. It's old news that California fights their yearly fires with slave labor. Slave labor performed by people who are not allowed to be employed as firefighters after they've served their sentence because felons can't be firefighters. This year, California is being consumed by fires because their prison slave labor firefighters have been too ravaged by COVID-19 to work, because nothing has been done to protect prison populations from the pandemic. Capitalism's solution to the problems it causes is to always just throw more human bodies at it. Capitalism spurs climate change, which leads to longer and worse dry seasons, leading up to larger and worse forest fires. So capitalism throws slave labor at the fires to protect its profits. But capitalism also lets a pandemic run unchecked throughout prison populations because it's cheaper than releasing their slave labor forces. And now it's caught between two disasters of its own creation. Make no mistake, capitalism will eat itself eventually, but not until it's eaten all of us first. How many more cartoonishly evil examples of capitalism's catastrophic failures do we need to see before we can acknowledge that a system based on limitless profit expansion is not capable of meeting our needs?